a lot of trades. You'd try to see Wildcard get that flank from behind. Obviously, there's still 2 A main that shut that down. And yeah, almost got the 1v2 done, but also a bit more Australia shot, which gives that player the triple kill to end the round. And you can see if they probably maybe force around here and buy up, but I reckon they'll stay pretty close. 2 shares coming out. Other team's going to pick up the win or the round advantage for that one there, but I think it might go 1-1. I'm going to try and predict this one, and we'll see how we go.
Well, 1-1, that may be the early map predictions of Wildcard and BTS Mac, because our first matchup, of the night, it didn't go to map 3, Direwolves versus Team Bliss. It got close in map 2, though. But hey, coming to this, BTS Mac setting off a pretty good precedence. And like I mentioned earlier, they won the pistol round. That'll be the full armor SMG buys. With Clutchy, okay, going for a bit of a hero rifle buy. And Steve, may I just point out, in one round, Swirl, he's 2 ult points away from the Seekers. And Clutchy, 2 away from the runner back on Phoenix. And knowing the game, Phoenix's ultimate invaluable on a small map like Ascent.
Oh, especially on attack as well. I mean, you can grab lots of info, run it back. You essentially get kills for free and then get sent back if you're killed. But no, I reckon they'll try and get Clutch in all point early, so he gets only 1 kill to get away from that.
Yep.
Probably same with Wildcard for Swell as well, if they can get a bit forward. But I think they might be looking to probably go B main and grab that one there. But the Killjoy turret, I believe, is set up ready for that. No, the Molly's there, so they might be able to get one for free and get Swell up to it pretty close. But I reckon the A main's going to definitely go to Clutchy, and that means 1 kill for him. Then he can they'll probably get on site, and then he can push through as well and try and take out the rotate, just giving them more ground.
But then again, just as long as he gets that the ult point for the next round, that should be pretty good, because when you have this SMG buy-up versus pistols, 2 upgraded ones at that, I don't really think it should be that big of an issue for a decently practiced team, experienced team like BTS Mac. Now, guys, you may be wondering why there is a slightly long timer. It's because it's been a technical timeout has been caused. RDW for Wildcard, he's lagging a little bit, trying to fix his internet connectivity issues. And I do think he's back, just as I say his name. So speak of his devil, and he shall appear. We should be looking at the match resuming real soon.
It's been a hotspot in Australia, is pretty bad, so even with reliable internet, you probably get a bit of better ping at Macca sometimes.
Well, you know what, Steve? Since you're not in Melbourne and you're not like sort of locked down, how are you doing over there in Adelaide? Was it?
I'm good. The traffic's not too bad in Adelaide. I can move around pretty freely. Just heard that the match is still going to go ahead in Adelaide because Collingwood get to fly on in, so it's business as normal over here in Adelaide. So. But big shout out to all my Melbourne fam over there. I hope you guys are staying together. It sucks to hear you guys are going to have 7 more days, and just thoughts with Melbourne at the moment.
It is what it is, but hey, I'm blessed to have Valorant to play and to cast, and the action back in us right now. BTS Mac,
keep going online.
They get that ult orb control. There you go. 5 out of 6 now for his run it back. Although,
I like
RW, Wildcard, exactly, pushing down mid off of utility. I think that got some intel there, but the kills aren't going their way. Only Ninum able to get one, everyone else they get mowed down. And that's a pretty quick, snappy round for BTS Mac. Run it back, available.
Yeah, definitely got it, what they wanted to do. Obviously, Wildcard just wanted to get the round over and done with, try and see if they can ruin the economy, but unfortunately, only getting 1 on that pick there, so probably not how they want it to go down, but at least they can buy up now and set their sights on winning their first round on Ascent.
Well, hopefully they do.
Actually, I think it was...
Sorry?
No, Swell didn't get the kill, sorry, so she's up to 5 out of 6, so...
Yeah,
would have been good if she secured that kill, though.
Seeker's not able to be used just yet, but hey, at least they do have guns to play with. BTS Mac, though, I'm just eager to see if they do choose to use the run it back and to which site. Clutchy holding the long angle by himself. Bit of a risky play there, but casters have perfect intel, and we know there's no one there to challenge his control. The spike, they showed aggression, they played default early on. It looks like they will be edging back over towards the A site for a quick take using the ultimate, but Ninum, if he can get a lot of intel here over towards mid, this could cause a early rotation.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a pry and poke at B to try and make them think that they're going to be there, but I'll see all being taken here. We've got the drone coming in, should get probably the Killjoy rotating. If not, the Sky's coming now as well.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Tensai does go down, and Nas, I think, spamming through smoke with his teammate. There's one kill already favoring Wildcard. Spike does go down and run it back by Clutchy, unfortunately. Didn't really amount to too much. He did clear some space, but as a result, had to trade out a teammate. So, no man advantage at all. Clutchy, though, this is a really aggressive play. If that Flammable does go down early, he may pay for it with his life. Ninum opens up, gets one onto Maple. Jet difference to an extent. That's a rivalry which we'll see a lot more this match. Ninum getting yet another, just taking advantage of the flashes. One by one, systematically. Wildcard, they dismantle McBTS Mac. That's a pretty filthy flawless.
That is a clean retake.
Honestly, Steve, I don't think I've seen a retake this clean in quite a while. Using Swirl's Guardian Lights, they had some intel, but it was really down to Ninum. He just kept picking off those kills one by one, and then he got some backup from his teammates. And same story. McBTS map. It just seems like they were confused. They didn't quite know where to look, where to get the trades, and that's how the cookie crumbles. Thankfully, though, they have the money to buy back. That was the bonus round.
Definitely a few spots where they sort of got themselves in a bit of a crossfire of two angles, especially obviously with Clutchy there being caught by triple once that wall did go down, and obviously the flank from Killjoy as well coming from behind wasn't too good. But you point out, a clean retake. I saw Order do the same thing today on Ascent, and it was pretty much as clean as that.
Oh, no way.
So very nice retake.
Unfortunately, I couldn't watch that game, but I saw the scoreline briefly, and it was not looking good for Nebula. Ninum, aggressive play up A-long, trying to get some control, though Clutchy will punish him for it. McBTS Mac,
it
they
was a
secured the man
masterclass,
advantage.
I'll tell you that.
I'm scared to watch the VOD, I'll be honest. There seemed the scoreline was quite a stark contrast between the two.
Oh, Maple pick up the kill there on Infrequent. Gonna start pushing some ground here.
Or not.
Killjoy can probably hear that turret there. He's gonna back off and play safe. Don't want to use all that util go to waste.
Yeah,
She's gonna need it. Because they're coming B.
The thing about the Killjoy utility is that as long as Killjoy is within range, it's still active, and RW very much aware of that, calling for rotation, I hope, because his util can only stall for so long, and the jet dash as well from Nim should be able to dash on. Gravity well, that's good. RW gets one, gets a second, he's locking down the angle, Nanoswarms have been popped, and he should be able to burn Senkoku. No, he does survive, only a sliver of HP left, but look, RW, he's made this much more doable for his teammates. 2v3, the retake, coming from two angles.
It's actually going to be a 2v2 right now, also with lots of damage there on the Astra. So, Noz actually, Zenki going straight away now with the Seekers coming out. Should let them to wherever they are, and the flash coming through. It should be fairly good retake. They were playing backside pretty good. Clutchy picking up that one here. And Noz with the HP is probably going to get wildfired here. We have to pay for an exit pick unless he can get a nice quick kill in the Sova, but HP deficit's going to be to the disadvantage, and the pick from Clutchy with the triple K is going to close out that round, and BTS 3-1.
Yeah, McBTS Mac, I really thought that retake was possible by Wildcard. Even the Seekers were invested. They'd guaranteed intel the last two players were on site, but that was a great play early on. Sicko, he throws out the Owl Drone, and Clutchy capitalizes off of the distraction, gets the kill onto Squirrel, leaving only Noz, limited HP to play that. And plus, that final setup there from McBTS Mac, that crossfire, you had Clutchy playing really out there, watching stairs. So if he dies, it doesn't matter, because Sicko probably would have been able to get that trade, aiming over towards lane. Similar story now, this time Steve, Ninum, going on the aggressive over towards A. No one from McBTS Mac biting.
Yeah, no, they had a very good crossfire set up there. Obviously, Clutchy holding back sight, and then Saber by double box.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Either one had the info, and absolute crazy bit of util in gunfire going down here at B main, which will force BTS to go back a little bit, but Jet is still looking for these knife kills.
Aerial acrobatics, I think that's the only thing you can really say. Maple escaping from everything. Granted, he did use util, but he does preserve his blades. I think he fired off a few there. Only has 3 left. Has to get this headshot, but doesn't really want to engage with Infrequent, who's tapping away with those bullets. Killjoy lockdown does get
any value.
Sorry, yeah. Killjoy lockdown does get installed, and will force the defense off-site at the very least. That Nebula, it buys time. Infrequent spraying through smoke. Picks up Tensai. Okay, RDW gets Sicko as well. Wildcard. They haven't really done anything just. They haven't seen anyone, but the kills are flowing their way.
Maybe 2v4 now. They do manage to get on site. Astro has to go through B main. But looking like it could be Wildcard's round here. provided it all goes well here for BTS to get the bomb down at least.
Clutchy, he would have been able to get the spike down early, but the Tasmanian Tiger didn't make his life any easier. And there's Coco 7 HP. It really is down to Clutchy to be a hero of this round. Timer's running thin now, all on him, having to 1v3 this. Gunner's out, gets one kill on his own frequent, but he's peeking everywhere, looks the wrong way. Wasn't quite expecting Nas to already peeked so aggressively. A Wildcard, they get this second round on the board. Although Steve, McBTS Mac, sorry, they have taken a decent lead. Not by much though.
I reckon they've put themselves in a decent position as long as they can keep the
money flowing
lead that they've got and look after their econ if they do end up losing a couple more rounds as the game progresses. But I mean, Wildcard, that'll do them a world of confidence to get that second round on there to obviously make it only a 1 round lead. Probably the retake wasn't as clean as they wanted. Clutchy also needed to do what his name says and clutch that round with Astra being so low at B main. But no, Wildcard set themselves up to make it 3-3-all. So I look forward to see how BTS attacks these sites now.
Wildcard, Ninum again. Name of the game is aggression on defense. So far, so good. Maple, somewhat aware. It takes a jet to know a jet, and that's beautiful, you know. Just checking all the angles, and Ninum gets punished. So, great minds think alike. That's all I can really say, Steve. And now, Wildcard, man, disadvantage, but they still have quite a few ultimates to play a potential retake with.
It was like looking in a mirror there, jet versus jet.
Yeah, pretty much. And, you know, it's, once again, this rivalry between these two, Maple versus Nim. They want to prove who's superior. Although Nas, maybe bites off bites off more than he can chew there. And indeed, will get taken down by Tensai. Wildcard, they're getting taken out one at a time. And Clutchy, this is his second runner back in 5 rounds. Doing pretty well for himself. Yep. Gets intel, but it was a fake. His team got to bring the spike over towards B.
There's a beautiful pump fake there. Obviously, the runner back, get in there for free, try and take some kills. Obviously, no one really anchored on site, but sells the dummy very well. And by now, obviously, they're going to see that it's going to be a fake. Obviously, with that firewall coming up here. See if Clutchy can maybe get a couple kills here. Gun barrel just narrowly not sticking out here. But he's going to swing and give his team info. 1v1 versus the Killjoy gets the kill. Doesn't have any healing ability though. He's going to stay with that 48. But looks like it might be a save round here coming from Wildcard.
Yeah.
Obviously try and keep these rifles and not engage too much. But BTS are going to go on the aggro here with Astra and Sova. See if they can get any more kills here. These boys are going to have to keep on playing hide and seek.
They want to hunt, and, you know, Swirl, he hears the noises, and he's getting a little bit afraid, I think. Okay, mistimed that flash a little bit. Blinds himself, they know exactly what he hears, and there's a pinch from short. Swirl has to go humongous here. Doesn't get a single kill, all down to infrequent, holding on to that rifle for dear life. The Sharks smell blood, and here we go.
He gets one. He could probably get a second if he peeks left.
Oh my god.
Oh, shock dart.
Okay, you know, I really did expect him to actually survive. The timer was already on 1 second. I was staring at the timer, and then Sicko had one shot dart left. Confirms it anyways. Wildcard now. This is bad.
I mean, you can hide behind generator with the bullets as well, but the shock dart, the angles, is going to get you.
At the end of the day, you know, it was just down to the very last second. They were running onto him. Now, BTS Mac, okay, starting to build up a level of economy. Momentum, Sicko has a Hunter's Fury to play with, and Wildcard, you are on eco. I think I sort of half expected them to go some crazy, amazing play here, but it's not going to happen. Still playing defaults. Only 3 players on B.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Obviously, Infrequent is going to have that Sova ult to take that down. Also got the retake if they wish to do it with the Killjoy, but I don't think they'd waste it on a pistol blow. But they have the Sheriff, so they get some nice one taps. That sets them up as well. If they can make them retreat and grab some guns, they might be with a chance to see this wallbang coming through. Gonna open them up, and Swirl just denying Maple with the double kill there. And as we see on Ninum getting that 1B headshot we were talking about, and suddenly we have ourselves a bit of a round to work with, Digital.
Yeah, the upgraded pistols, it's really working out in Wildcard's favor. Around that BTS, I don't really think they should be dropping a lot of players or losing, as in Coco swings. Ninum really had no choice there. That shock dart from Sicko, perfectly placed. Spike will go down, but Hunter's Fury on defense. Infrequent, he has to hit one, and Tensai's gone. Tensai going on the hell just to avoid everything. But look, Wildcard, they have 1 rifle to work with and upgraded pistols. As long as those first 2, they can do some damage, clear the way for Infrequent, this round very much winnable. Maybe less now.
The anti-1
Oh!
coming through.
No,
the team
Sicko
kill,
picks up his teammate. It does confirm the last kill to Noz. Retribution, but it was Zenkoko to lock things down, ending up with the triple. Cosmic Divide available. Hey, Steve, look, make BTS Mac. I wasn't expecting this. They're I won't say trampling over Wildcard, but looking pretty steady.
I think even looking at the scoreboard at the moment, obviously, you know, you look at BTS, you got 10-9, 4-3-2, and then you go over to Wildcard, 5-5, 4-4-3. Wildcard is doing it good as a team, but the polish is definitely on BTS's side at the moment. You look at Zenkoko, hopefully I'm saying the name right, 10-4-2 on the Astra, just leading the way. Clutchy doing really well with his abilities as the duelist to get in and clear sight, so they can find those plants as well, doing pretty good. But I think it comes down to BTS finishing better and staying ahead of Wildcard, which is keeping them where they are now at 5-2 at the moment. So Wildcard need to maybe get lucky, maybe change how they're approaching BTS to make these rounds back up before the swap.
You know, I really like how BTS are playing on the attack. They're playing pretty textbook. They're getting all the ult orbs, getting map control, and you know, MVP currently so far has to be Sicko. He's using his server util fantastically. The shot that early on with Ninum, that was to take out Ninum. It was beautiful. And then afterwards, yeah, he didn't get a team kill with it, but did secure the round win at the very end. RDW now lying away. His shoulder is exposed. Does go down to Zenkoko. It's a lot of damage, yeah. Ninum, look. He has the sniper rifle, trying to lock down the A side. The last line of defense has a dash to work with, but he has to do double duty, triple duty even. But mid control has been taken, and Noz lying in wait. Curveball comes through.
Okay,
it's a kill.
Pizza,
great
well
flick.
Down mid. 30 seconds left.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. The MVP for his team right now, getting that trade back.
There's a spike, however. They have to pick it up. Yep, Cosmic Divide has to be invested early. Zenkoko can get another. Oh my god, I thought the Jet managed to get the kill there for a second. I got a bit confused. That was just the human flashbang as Tensai from B confirms it. Ninum has to do it all now. 1-on-3, the operator can't really miss a bullet. And once again, still just paranoid for a late round lurk.
Also, as we're looking at the scoreboard here, he's only got $100 to his name at the moment. Half shields. Probably going to be a call to either try and ruin the economy as they leave the site and try to retain that operator. Just going to have to back up a little bit now. I think there's 2 will probably go CT and 1 will go market. He's playing a decent angle here, not leaving himself open to market, but he will check it though, which leaves him open a little bit if he has to cross back over.
You know,
imagine he's going to grab this Astra kill, sees the gun, and back at the back there. Oh, that'll be enough for him. I reckon he'll probably retreat happy with that.
Yep. You know, I don't think BTS Mac actually knew that he had an operator until just then when he fired off that shot. And if anything, I think they probably can't afford to go for the hunt as long as they deny him of that $5,000 50 cal. It'll be a huge blow just economy-wise to Wildcard, because looking at them right now, no one else can really buy anything. Maybe if you upgraded pistols. I hope they don't force this, Steve.
Noz is going for it, though.
Yeah.
He's bought a rifle.
I don't know about this one. It could be a bit of a hero buy, but look, crazy buys like this have worked, but you're 4 rounds down. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, you know, Steve. Either you sort of eco and let BTS get more, or you sort of half-force into this and tries to stop things where they are.
The buying's going all over the place, but they're going to obviously try and reset the economy a bit.
Oh,
Neiman misses that one in the mid though, probably needed to hit that. But yeah, they decided to make the call and have only the 1 primary gun, which is a good call in the end. If they do lose this, it's going to be pretty bad if they force buy yet again, being 6-2. But looks like it's going to be an A push here. We'll see how this Killjoy util and Astra combo works out. I don't think Clutchy has his run. He does have it. He's probably going to hit that straight away. Just to go and clear him for free.
Oh, Tensai. He's facing off against 2 players over towards Link there. The timing works out. He's lying away. RDW, that's a sharp shot. 1-for-1 trade. Good value.
And he picks up a gun too.
Oh, Swirl picks up Zenkoko. So now suddenly this round's looking a bit spicy. Just seems like the slow play by BTS Mac is getting punished by Wildcard on an eco, being a little bit more aggressive. Clutchy pulls out the runner back and gets shut down immediately. Maple gets onto Wildcard, and 1 by 1, the trades are coming through now. Wildcard, you have 2 ultimates, the Seekers and the Lockdown. I mean, Steve, let's be honest, this round is still winnable, but not if Maple can help it. Pumps 2 blades into Swirl.
He's pushing.
And that's a signature play. That's a signature play. Maple
I'd
P
tell you
always.
what,
Sorry,
it
please.
was looking good for Wildcard at the beginning of that with the trades in mid and doing pretty well, but just like that, it's now a 3v1, and unfortunately for Wildcard, they're staring down, and it's confirmed a 7-2 at the moment in a round that was fairly winnable with the couple trades they got earlier and collecting some guns, but BTS is too strong on the trades and making them count.
McBTS, Mac, I think they're playing really disciplined right now. They're taking this game super seriously. Not to say that Wildcard isn't, but it just seems to be two different styles of play, you know? Once, like in the first matchup, Team Bliss versus Dire Wolves, you have your older school players, Dire Wolves, you know, playing really seriously. And then you have Wildcard, basically the same style as Team Bliss. They are sort of younger, a few of them, and they are sort of playing aggressive when things are quiet. Indeed, it did pay off. And now I like that combo. Early shock dart and then him going aggressive. But the Aldrin will spot him out. He's probably got to retreat off of it.
Oh, he gets taken out there trying to destroy that. So able to get away for free there. No damage done.
You should run.
That's a fake.
And fake Killjoy ult.
The rotations as well.
Oh, did the dog spot anyone though? I think it did.
I don't.
Or maybe.
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. It was close.
Killjoy's coming back.
They're really selling this fake, actually. Even investing firepower into it. Although it doesn't quite pay off. Tensai goes down. And no rotations over just yet. They're not buying a lot of swirl. Very close. Yeah, that guiding light at point blank didn't pay off. And Coco executes him. RDW, the last line of defense. McBTS back. Oh! Zen Coco, you can't be running across like that with your knife out. LDW punches you for it, and now Killjoy lockdown will go down. McBTS Mac. That's probably the worst round in quite a while, I would say. Clutchy, perfect timing. Curveball gets the kill to RDW, and now Nim has to strike back. Has the blaze, misses it. Surely, pistol versus pistol, as it's just absolute chaos. Bunny hopping around, but it will be him to get detained. Nim, you can't do that because Seiko's already playing Lurk. Now Clutchy, he's back, has a gun. Has to overheal. I think he has one more curveball to play with. The spike in his position at the very least. That gravity well though won't make his life any easier. Oh, he's okay. He's safe. But the crossfire, yeah. A game close there, Steve. But overall, up and down, a roller coaster of emotions that round. And Wildcard, they do get one back.
That round was just above, below, to the side, and to the side. It was just all over the place. And Wildcard managed to find that round that they need. 3-7, you know, as we normally say in Valorant, if you can get 8-4 before the swap, we've got something to work with, which is not too bad, so we can see what they can do in attack. And see if BTS can keep playing the game that they've obviously practiced on, and maybe done a bit of research on how Wildcard play, and see if they can do as well on defense as they have been on attack at the moment. But good job on Wildcard securing that round. They needed it.
Oh, the silent jump up top. I don't think Nim's away, but though he's mechanically impressive, his teammate was there to back him up, covering two angles at once. So, now they have some intel. There's two players out there. Whilst Coco has lurked his way up over towards short there, gets one kill, falls right back. Doesn't want to engage the operator at all. Great job by McBTS Mac. Now the defense is going to be stretched slightly more thin across both sides.
That's it. Now we see Jet progressing here. B main. Seeker's coming out here from Swell. Gonna force them back. BTS doing pretty well, as you said. You know, Astra getting the kill, but not over-aggressing to fully extend it. Also, no one to trade, taken out in tree as well. So BTS still playing a nice, cool collector game at the moment. I think they've realised, you know, sometimes when it's good to go fast, you can go pretty quick and hard. But as we see, the BTS clutch there, clutch getting that done. Nimin though, he out-zoomed at the wrong time. Jet's on site. Followed by his teammate, he's going to retreat, but forgets absolutely wallbanged, and even attacked there by the Astra and Tensai.
Spike planted.
Down the Swell now to take down Killjoy turret. It's going to be an uphill battle, and just good teamwork there. Double peek, shutting that down. It's going to be an 8-3. Wildcard needs it. Certainly grab this one. They're not going to have a really good buy either because they're fairly poor. So. A few half shields probably going to be coming out.
6 feet under. 6 feet under. That's all I can say. A Wildcard. they're just getting outplayed right now by McBTS Mac. And if anything, that in the previous round, I want to say McBTS Mac, I think they played really well avoiding the operator of Ninum. As you can see, Ninum there, he didn't really have any clear angles to shoot onto. Maple ducking out of his sight, getting over towards Generator, and Ninum just at a loss of what to do. So it will be a bit of a force fight here. You have 2 rifles, some upgraded pistols, and the judge on Ninum. But McBTS Mac, they're reading a potential save and a potential shenanigan play on the defense. They're playing so slow and playing so default, although A-Long may be hotly contested real soon.
Yeah, if I was BTS right now, I'd be absolutely sketchy about facing judges everywhere on the map right now. As we can see, Ninum trying to get in, gets burned a little bit, it's going to fire.
Oh,
as we see, Infrequent get the kill there. Ninum, as well with that pre-damage done on Clutch, is going to pick that up. I need to take 7 damage from the shock dart. Second one's coming down. Ends up actually getting 41 damage.
Yeah, the spike now, it's in control of the defenders, and then I'm blocking the angle down with the judge. It's quite a tall task for McBTS to try regain control of this round. They can't really aggress along unless they have some heavy utility to help them out. So if anything, it has to be Tensai here on the lurk to go to get the pinch come through. And just too many guns to work with. He gets outgunned one by one. McBTS Mac, this round's falling apart. I think a save has to be in order. Although, as I say that, look on the back lines. All the way from attacker spawn, Maple, he has to do everything now. RDW about to get the pinch. Spots out Maple. Maple, he's not here just yet. As long as the operator in his hands, he can still get a few kills here. Not done, but flawless round. Oh my god, Steve. What happened here for McBTS Mac?
Like I said, you know, it's going to be a bit of a copy blow for him. They've got to be careful of those close corners. I think pretty much the Sova ult from the beginning, coming out from Infrequent, getting the early damage done, also set Niman up to get that judge kill, get the bomb down as well, because obviously Clutchy had it. And from there, they just couldn't retake possession of the spike. And also the rotate as well coming in from the Killjoy was just the nail in the coffin. And then obviously, last person left with the operator trying to close 2 angles at once was not going to work at all. But in saying that, I mean, Wildcard, they needed to get to 8-4 in the swap as well. Otherwise, BTS is still playing the map very well. Even though we swap sides, they're still probably going to have the same mindset. So Wildcard need to make as many rounds as they can in the second half.
You know, I like Wildcard already using Astra utility to get control of A, and the star there, it just sets a bit of a precedent. Is it going to be Gravity Well, is it going to be a Nova Pulse, or is it going to be a pure Nebula? Clutchy lying in wait there, although it's just game of cat and mouse. They're basing each other. And it will be Clutchy to sort of get some intel and back off. At least he has a ability to help him heal back up to full health here. So very slow round from both teams. Just default everywhere. But orb control does go to Wildcard.
As we normally see these days as well with the first round from the swap over, a lot of players going to be finding, where these players are set up on site. Who's playing where, and sort of a bit of a poke and prod. Just to see, if they can find any holes in the defense early. Before they commit too much, obviously. But, I mean, you can say that about other teams as well. Sometimes they'll just full on send it on one site and just see how the defense can take a full 5-man push on the first round. But, obviously, Wildcard, obviously, 4 rounds down already, don't want to overcommit too much and throw away another round. It takes, BTS to 9. But looks like going to be going hard into A here.
Okay, Swirl, that's a good start. RDW gets one onto Tensai as well. Clutchy lying in wait, though. He could be the difference maker right now for McBTS Mac, as our bleeding player Spike will go down. And the long distance, the Frenzy does come out on top. McBTS Mac to swing things back 2-on-2 now. It will be Zenkoku to be the bait for Clutchy, as Clutchy leaps on, gets that kill, has the hot hands available, can't overheal, and it will be 1-on-1. RDW running around and has the better angle. Triple for him. God, Steve, these pistol rounds are coming so close.
And that was very good. Obviously, had a bit of a split there with the one member, the Killjoy, starting from tiles, working their way over a little bit to make sure there's no flank. Obviously, come from behind, was able to get through into tree, and then secure the kills there. Well, had the kill in mid as well, so obviously knew she was coming. But well done there. 3 kills, saves a round for Wildcard, and they make it 5-8. They're probably going to win this round as well, which will take them to 6-8. So that'll be good confidence. They get within 2 rounds if they can win this one. And it'll creep into BTS that they might still have to fight on this map against Wildcard.
I want to say Zenkoku as well, currently ex-Legacy Esports player, currently leading at 17 kills. My god, that's a sharp shot by Ninum. Granted, no armor. Should be able to get a double. Somehow he does get the leg, gets one for Tensai regardless. Wildcard dismantling McBTS Mac down to Zenkoko now. 17 kills already. He probably wants another to make it even. Although I don't think RDW will let that happen, as they should be letting a few of these players farm their ult points a little bit, as it will be infrequent to get the kill. And you know, Steve, if anything, better off that he gets it than anyone else. Charge up the Hunter's Fury a little bit more to play later on. Now will be the bonus versus a full buy of McBTS Mac.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like I said before, you know, obviously Wildcard should get that next round for free, pretty much, and they did pretty early, so 6-8. It's going to come up to BTS now to really sort of pump the brakes here on the Wildcard train as it's gaining momentum. If they can't do that, we're going to stop at the next station, and every round that they get closer to BTS, it's going to be confidence in Wildcard's minds that they can pretty much take this map in a bit of a reverse sweep, so to speak, from BTS. So it's going to come down to the IGL, the captain, just to let his team know that they still have the top spot against Wildcard at the moment.
Curveball as well. I think it will allow Zenkoko to maybe swing. Okay, it forces Wildcard off of the angle, but they still made it away with the ult orb. But Sicko, he's lying in wait now. Hunter, Recon Arrow in about 20 seconds. Him and RDW just locking the angle down.
Right here.
Here we come. Here we go. The Odin spam through the wall. Doesn't quite get anything just yet. He also finally does get taken, but he's doing it the wrong place. Swirl somehow escaping with his dear life. Shock dart hit the box jellyfish. It doesn't get destroyed. Nim dashes on site, gets straight up by Tensai. 1-for-1 for B-side supremacy right now. And the defenders make BTS Mac. They're trying to regain control desperately, fighting with their bodies. But already, Noz from market does get one. And once again, Wildcard, they're picking off McBTS Mac. Gets another onto Zenkoko, his own clone. And it's down to last player now. Clutchy, best of luck.
3 HP in a dream. Can you get the 4K?
Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty. I was wondering as well. Yeah, if it does angle down. Turns out it does. And Clutchy probably more surprised than we are as Wildcard. They bring it within one round.
It was surprising how he just flicked right to it like, are you serious right now? Come on, man. But, as you sell it, you know, that spot there from Noz, obviously just hiding in that little tuck corner near market, able to get those, you know, CTs trying to come and do the retake on B site, setting up that that round there. So, Digital, I mean, if they get this round here, it's going to creep into BTS's minds that they could possibly lose a map that they've been in total control with for majority of this.
Oh yeah,
this map already. So
look, if McBTS Mac, right, they want to have, you know, the mental once again boosted, they need to win this eco round. But once again, it's an eco round. Is it likely? I don't think so. Look at how slow-paced Wildcard are playing. RDW locking down at short angle with his turret. They're not letting anything escape him. And they're just getting intel, getting map control. Once again, the orbs over towards B main. That's been taken. I'm pretty sure of it. And Spike just being left so far back.
yeah, like you said, you know, ascent for map control is pretty huge, and if you can get that mid, it opens up pretty much the majority of the map. You can pretty much go wherever you want. And unfortunately, they're sort of letting them dictate where they want to go at the minute. I mean, BTS did it when they were on attack as well, which worked really well for them in some of the split pushes they had. But obviously, you see Wildcard here going to be setting up for a B execute. But there are 4 players ready for this, and Astra's starting to make her way over as well. A bit of damage already on a couple players for the defenders. So some shock darts could.
Sicko, come on, Recon Arrow, you need it now! He's holding onto it for dear life! Finally pops it, and Noz opens up, picks up 2 kills for himself. RDW does get spotted, but he's lying in the corner. He's safe for it now, eats that shock dart, gets a kill regardless. Clutchy finally trades back. But look, Wildcard, all things considered, Steve, a pretty flawless round.
Pretty good round for that one there. Obviously, the Sovereign market, you just got to let that baby fly. And if you get shot straight away, so be it. But you know, if you did it a couple seconds earlier, you'd know that they're all tippy-toeing through B main, taking that slow ground there, getting the switch, making impossible to get those good angles, stopping from pushing on the site. But they make it 8-8, and all of a sudden we've got a pretty good map on our hands right now. And BTS, it's like standing through their hands, it's just falling away.
I think actually Wildcard on the attack side, they're playing exactly how McBTS played it. Very disciplined, clearing every single angle. And now McBTS Mac on the defense, they aren't really being proactive as Wildcard did. Instead, they are playing, once again, disciplined. Now look at that Killjoy utility stack over towards short. This should allow Tenside to lock down their angle at the very least, while Wildcard, they pick up the ult over towards long, and I'm pretty sure that was the Hunter's Fury available now for either a site take or to deny a potential, just for a side take or a post-plant defense.
Yeah, running back being used now here by Clutchy to try and grab some ground here and spot some
intel.
players.
That's intel. He knows no one is out, and it's out towards B. They should call for a fast rotation over towards A. Cosmic Divide does come up, and Short is just left uncontested. Tensai. He has to work with his guns now. Ninim dashes on Hunter's Fury. Oh, does ping Zenkoko. Takes down Tensai, which will be Ninim. Deary me, Wildcard, such a strong attack. Spike will go down. RDW playing so far back from his team, perhaps with Nano Swarm lineups or just watching their backs. McBTS, they need this retake, Steve.
They do, and it's not going to work out very well if they're all coming from heaven as well with that little bit of space they can work through. But as you can see, so much util, so much spam, and attack will joy.
It just buys time. And look, McBTS Max, Steve. They only lost one player, but they're going to cut their losses early. They don't want to do anything against the Killjoy lockdown. That's another basically 10 seconds gone from the spike timer. And remember, guiding lights as well, one after another. It just buys time. Nanoswarms buys more time. Live to fight another day, save your rifles. You don't want to eco after this.
Yeah, that's it. The retake had to come from two spots. Obviously, all, in an tight elevator up at heaven was never going to be the option there with all the util. And Flash is coming up there, so... Good call here as we don't see anyone fall to shit, even though with all the wall spam, able to survive there on their little bit of fight another day. But just like that, Wildcard take the lead for the first time in this map digital.
They do.
And they're doing it pretty good.
They do. This is the second round has all been Wildcard. They've been shutting out McBTS Mac completely. 5 rounds back to back. And look, bear in mind, they ended the first half on a 4-8 scoreline. McBTS Mac just unable to crack the attack pattern of Wildcard, and now the operator is out on Maple. He has to step up huge here. He's been quiet this game, and Wildcard, they've been avoiding him as well.
I wouldn't mind seeing BTS sort of get a little bit more aggressive to sort of try and get this first pick as well, and then sort of fall back and play life advantage, but it's all been dictated now by Wildcard.
Wildcard, they've taken control partially of B site. Our drone clears most of it. I don't think backside's cleared just yet. But look, RDW on the lurk towards market. This could be huge. The alarm bot does spawn him out. He's got to escape with his dear life. Narrowly escapes, I would think. And the spike is down. 5-on-5 post plants. And once again, Wildcard. I can't help but think they have so much utility to delay time with.
Yeah, lucky that that bot was there. Otherwise, a few kills would have been coming from the back of the head from that flank here. Even if they can do the retake here, we've got obviously 2 B main for that post plant.
Oh my gosh. Good recon arrow, but the kill feed's lining up like Wall Street. Trade for trade, tit for tat. And Wildcard, they come out on top. 2v1 now, because it sounds like Clutchy that tries to bring things back. Curveball, sits in the Nano Swarm, and Infrequent tanks everything. Gets the kill. Wildcard, double digits.
I mean, you hate to sort of see it. I mean, BTS doing so well in that first half to be, 8-4, only dropping, a couple rounds where Wildcard, you'd probably say weren't rightfully to win it and probably got a little bit lucky, but I mean, a switch has just been turned on. They've gone beast mode, and like you said, it's
6 rounds.
8-4, and now it's 10-8, and they've got a big opportunity to win 3 rounds continuously again, and take the first map, which will probably absolutely blindside BTS and put them in a really bad spot mentally for map number 2.
Okay, Tensai, he does destroy the recon arrow. Maple's not revealed just yet. And Clutchy buying up the Hero Guardian. Misses everything onto RDW. Not the best start. Has to get this kill. Indeed he does. Triple tap to Infrequent. RDW strikes right back. That's how you do a 1-tap, baby. That's what he's saying in his mind. Nano Swarm, it should clear. It doesn't clear anything. It misses completely. Hits the backboard. Although, McBTS Mac, they're taking mid-control now. So RDW has some intel of what's happening.
They need to get aggressive.
Great guiding light, and it's just, RDW, he really could have played through there. Ninim misses a rare shot, and Maple just trying to go hero here, get a few kills, do some damage for his team. Ninim gets Tensai, 1 by 1. Wildcard, they are dismantling BTS Mac. Zenkoko, the last player alive with the Guardian. He has to pop heads to go all the way, and Ninim probably won't let him. Oh my god. That's how it would end his life as well, Steve. Zenkoku, what do you do in a situation like this?
Often, but when it happens, it's good. He's still putting up a fight here. But
Yeah.
We'll have the last laugh there for the 3K. And a bit of a scuff by, obviously, for BTS. So they wanted to sort of try and make things happen. I guess try and get a bit lucky and get a couple kills. But obviously, Wildcard with the gun advantage and obviously long range, just shutting that down.
You know,
And just like that, we're 2 rounds away from Wildcard, just upsetting in this first map.
well, I won't really say upsetting. It's BTS Mac who actually are the underdogs coming into this, and all things considered, they did very well. 8-11 though, but Wildcard won off a match point. In the previous round there, I just want to mention, Wildcard, they played that round very patiently, expecting perhaps a push just to come through towards mid, and which it did, and that's what they challenged over towards mid of sight. They had Swirl, I think, working a little, staying outside B main to hold down the angle in case an aggressive pitch to come through, and Ninum holding down mid and A long together, those long lanes with the operator. Now it's a full buy coming out from both sides, but look at the defense. Make BTS back. They are bringing the heat. 5 ultimates. Surely they win this round. They need it.
Well, they do. They need to break this absolute snowball effect of rounds that Wildcard has managed to stack on one by one. But this mid push here, it's probably going to pay dividends. But the bots is going to probably spot that and probably stop it, even though, yeah, they're going to fall back now. So it's not going to cause players to rotate this yet. We see Killjoy versus Killjoy right now.
Tensai, yep, slightly too slow there. One Nanoswarm does get invested just to deny positioning. Swirl Seekers are popped, and this is such a good ultimate as well. It just gives guaranteed intel where sort of players are. They know there's 2 over towards A, and maybe there's a few more over towards mid. So if anything, it's only 2 on A, but look at the defense though. Tensai's gone so aggressive, and he's pushed out B, but as a result, Wildcard, they rotated through mid, and they're getting kills again. Sicko falls, Maple falls, Tensai, bit of a hero play here, takes a few shots in the smoke for his troubles. Wildcard just super aware, and it's now all down to him. Tensai, don't use the ultimate, man. It's gonna be match point. You have to come back later.
Yeah, it's just about to put that down until he saw the feed where most of his team is dead, and he's like, oh no, can't do it. But Wildcard, just like BTS did as well, just poking, prodding the bear, finding out where those weak spots are. The ultimate's coming out from the Seekers as well, just, you know, letting him know where these players are still anchored on site. And they just find a way to get on site, get those kills, those entries. And that's just a ride us to match point digital. This is absolutely crazy. Considering we swapped over at 8-4 like we said in Wildcard, they can't be stopped, you know. There's no brakes on this comeback train right now. There's no stopping at any stations now, except for match point.
It's 8 rounds back to back, Steve. Wildcard, complete shutout. Make BTS Mac. This has not to be. This probably isn't good on the mental. Like Clutchy, he tried to go for a big play there. It may have been good if he did land the headshot. Curveball come through, denies some intel. They know at least there's only 1 on A. That'll be Clutchy. As RDW once again lurking over towards B Link there, takes down Zenkoku. BTS Mac, I think at a certain point they have to realize RDW plays that same position all the time, and they just really aren't capitalizing or playing aggressive. RDW, I like that. That's gonna take down Maple, going aggro there. Dives right in to back up his teammates. Hunter's Fury from the attack side, and Maple this time not letting it touch his Twinkie toes at all. Cosmic Divide deploying out all the stops now. It's only the Killjoy lockdown on the defense that can be used for this retake. It should come down any moment now, but somewhat expect Wildcard to go aggressive, go over towards short, and destroy the ultimate. Look where Swirl is. He's gone aggro. Tensai is aware, but does get killed. So now, Wildcard, man advantage. This post-plant defense should still be pretty solid.
Too bad here now. We've got a 3v2, 1 enemy remaining. On defense, going to come down to Clutchy. He has to do what his name says and clutch it. He's on his way a little bit. Time's against him.
No flame ball now to work with. No util at all. The spike plants is so open there. I think Infrequent maybe has a shotgun lineup. He's not using it though. Great Guardian Light Bind. And Wildcard, they're just lying in wait. They don't have to do anything. The swing, the kill.